It'd be great if I ever turned on my microphone. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. I need to turn some lights on. I don't look like I'm falling from wherever. Hi, Senzi. Yeah, I feel like a potato. Got flashing lights in the background. All this craziness. Svenzi's over here just straight vibing. Hey, bud. So, yeah, I'm just chilling. I'll wait till more people get in here. So, before I start talking a little too much about everything, I should say too much. It's not really too much. It's a lot of stuff, I think. A lot of stuff that's really important, and I think that's where it's a little stressful. A good stressful, but a little stressful is also like very fair. You know, we all got life events that happen. We all got stuff that's happening in life. Um, my life events happen to be anything crazy. Yeah, yeah. Like it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. You got the cold. Yeah, dude. At least you have some nicer weather now versus like 100 and what by you? Like, shit, man, that stuff is crazy. I was looking at I was looking at the like the weather or whatever and shocked. Absolutely shocked. I wonder if I have my music that I have saved for videos on here. It should be saved, so I don't have to worry about DMCA. No, that's fucking rough. Like, not even gonna lie, that's fucking rough, man. It's the most humid it's been in the South. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that's fucking rough. That's rough. I don't even know what to say other than what the fuck. That just sounds disgusting. I should have a fucking audio in here. Where the fuck is my audio? I saved like an audio file in here. But yeah, I preferred like the dry hop because then it's just hot, not like sucky hot. Yeah. We have a weird temperature thing that keeps changing and I really don't understand it. It's to the point where I'm like, well, and that's how I feel. Just straight up, that's how I feel. So I really don't know, because I understand. I'm right there with you. I need to find some music to play in the background so we ain't just listening to some bullshit yabba dabba doo. See if I can pull up some music, some lo-fi. Hey, finger cheese, it's a going. It's a going. All right. Let me get some stuff going here. I'm gonna get some low vibes hitting up here. We're gonna play this shit. Properties. There we go. So it's not going too bad. Basically, I have some updates for stuff. Not a bad update, but just life's gonna be super hectic for me for the next couple weeks. Um, yeah, like really hectic, like super fucking hectic. I made the one of the most difficult decisions I've made in a while. Um, Prefaces by saying it's nothing to do with Kindred and I. That's like negative, so it's a good thing. Um, but it's more so in the good direction, right? Like a good direction. So, as most of you guys know, I have my practice here in Michigan, and I've had it now for 3 years. 3 really long learning years. Got my first office, got my first job as a chiropractor, and I really truly like wasn't sure how I was gonna like it. Um, where I'm at. So I went and I decided, you know what? We're gonna relax, we're gonna chill, we're gonna see how this goes. And I was dating somebody at the time. Well, I'm no longer dating that person. I'm no longer dating the other people that were involved in my life. And so now, basically, I said, I can't do this no more. So I have been looking for someone to buy my practice, and thankfully, that is a very large possibility for someone to purchase it relatively soon. But I also kind of went with the fact that, like, you know, if I couldn't sell my practice, I just couldn't. And I was gonna move and I was gonna do what I was gonna do. So a couple months ago, I started applying for jobs in Virginia. Originally, Kinder was gonna move here. We were gonna live in this apartment. We were gonna be happy here. And he was gonna get a job here. And things were just gonna be like better. Well, no job here pays him what he gets paid there. He doesn't have reliability here. Everything says open, but nothing is actually open. He would be making significantly less, even with his medical degree. So we really can't do much. Me here in Michigan, I don't like it here. I've hated it here as far as cold goes. I can't function. Some of you guys know this that have talked to me outside of things, but physically can't move my hands in the wintertime. Even now, it's like 40 degrees outside and my hands are like, ow. Um, not from like pain, but like they just don't move. Like they just don't. So a lot of my stuff in the early AM is like super painful, not painful, but like scary to like do things. And when I lived in Florida, I had like warmer climates. I had no issues. So Dante, where you're like, it's humid and it's toasty. Believe it or not, that was where I thrived. Um, I didn't have any issues with allergies. I didn't have any issues with my mental. I didn't have any depression. I didn't have any like anxiety. All that stuff I was able to get out of my body, out of my system, thanks to the sunshine and the nice temperatures, the nice air, and just the different type of plants too. Here in Michigan, I'm allergic to like everything. So basically what I decided to do is say screw it and apply for jobs. Yeah, it's fantastic. So now what I'm gonna basically be doing is I'm moving everything to another state. I'm not gonna say the state because I probably will take this down. Like I'm not gonna publish the bod, but I don't want somebody clipping it or anything else like that, or whatever the shit is, because you can still have viewers and people don't actually show up. So I'm just keeping it to protect myself. So I'm moving. I got a job in another state and I accepted it. I'm going to be signing for it today. And presenting it tomorrow with some days that I already had paid for some vacations that have to be taken off. I have some weddings that are in the following year and some stuff like that. So I'm currently dealing with this. So yeah, so that's a big thing for me. Mostly because I'm not going to be practicing in Michigan anymore. Also have my license here, but I'm not practicing in Michigan at all. I know, I'm really excited. I'm really nervous because I have people, like, I don't know if you ever had this, but like, because unless you're in the medical field or you see people every day that they rely on you for stuff. I think the hardest thing for me is that like I have a lot of patients that rely on me. I don't know if it's just because like I'm a professional that helps people out with their health, but you kind of get, I wouldn't say attached, but you care a lot about people. And I have some patients of mine that I feel like are going to be devastated with me leaving. So I'm trying to find somebody that is going to do right by them, which is really hard to do because of the profession being so disgusting with people that are just not in it for patient care. A lot of you guys know that I care a ton about my people. I care a lot about my patients. And I care a lot about everyone that I give advice to or that I help out, as you guys know, in Discord and in like on other YouTube stuff. Like I've been trying to put together videos. Like I spent 4.5 to 5 hours editing an 8-minute long video just on stretching because I wanted it to be able to be understandable. And it's not the best. It's my first ever one, but like it's somewhat enough to where somebody could sit down and look at it. I take a lot of time and effort in what I do to take care of people, and I do research for people, and I really try to make sure that all of them get like the best care that they can, because I know a lot of people in this area do not care about patients, be it MDs, DOs, dentists, like anyone everyone. It's just so fucking shitty. And if you do, there's maybe like 2 people of like every profession that seems to actually give a shit about their patients, and it just blows my mind. And I tried to get my practice to some places that were like at a significant discount, because my practice is worth 140, but I'm asking for maybe like 50 or 60. And I want to make sure that everybody is taken care of, because these people look up to me a lot, and I if my friend that I'm friends with decides to take it over, I just want patience to believe. And I just don't know if I'm going to be hated or appreciated for things. And I think I'm struggling with that because I don't want to hurt people. Dante, time for a fresh start again. Kind of energy IRL wise. Sounds needed for you, kind of though. I resonate with that, Frost. Looking out for the people that rely on you is tough and it's heart wrenching having to leave. Yeah, it really is. Like, and I don't think a lot of people understand it necessarily, because a lot of other professionals like that I've talked to about stuff like this, they're like, just leave them. Like, what are you stressing about? Like, you just gotta leave them. Like, it's no big deal. And all they can think of is like my jaw dropping. Like, you take care of these people and you build a relationship and you build trust with these people, and then it just kind of gets tanked because you leave. Like, you want people to be okay with stuff, right? Like, you want them to feel like your information you give them isn't just some hoopla to keep them there or not. And I don't want to not schedule people because I don't want that to happen. Like, if I have to pay someone to work some days for me up until I'm done, like, I will for, like, you know, my practice at the end of the fiscal year. But then it's not just like patients, it's also employees. I have a person who will not work for anyone else, they said, and I don't know what to do. It's really frustrating. And like, I just like to think that I just care. Like, you guys know I want to be a chiropractor since I was in 8th grade. So like, this whole shindig is my, like, what I love doing. Like, I love helping people. So, I don't know. I'm thinking that with my secondary thing that I have, like the YouTube stuff, and then me getting this other job and figuring stuff out, like, I'm gonna be in a lot better place financially, which is super important to me. And like, yeah, I kind of had to go with that. I'm getting a new car because I don't have one. My car just went into the shop for like the 5th time in the last like 2 months. So I've been driving my parents' car. So we're getting it fixed up, fixing my windshield, and then we're gonna try to sell it because it still drives fine. It just, the check engine light comes on and we just got it fixed. And the last time they said it was a bad sensor, so they fixed the sensor and now they're gonna get it double checked again. So I don't know. It's not too much of an update other than I'm moving, but the reason why it's such an update is because I'm moving in 2 weeks. Not even. Basically. Hi, Spency. Get your booty out of the camera, Sven! Bro. Come here. I know it's gonna be good for my cats, because this little anxious ball of wonder is gonna not feel that anxiety anymore. And then Dash will be able to go for walks and he'll be able to chase lizards. And I'll be able to actually sleep. I think it's not gonna be asleep until I get my practice sold. And I'll feel safer and like less stressed. But I have a lot of stuff. And I think the other part that kind of scares me too is like my freedom is kind of going away. So whereas owning your own practice, right, you can kind of take days off, you can do whatever you want to do, and it's not like a huge issue. And I've always wanted to have my own freedom, which, I mean, it'll get there at some point again. But thanks, Finger Cheese, I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, like, I know that's the case. And I think the biggest thing for me is gonna be like my mental, because I don't want to be here. I didn't want to move back. And I was all excited about the practice only because the person I was dating at the time was gonna be there as well with me. So all of the stuff that happened didn't end up happening. And now my partner lives in a different state. And I'd much rather move to them versus being stuck here, where financially I'm getting destroyed, mentally I'm getting destroyed, and I just can't function. Like I said, I am going to miss my freedom to do what I want to do and be where I want to be and do what I want with my time. But I know this job is not going to be permanent. It's just a stepping stone. I can't expect to work for this company for forever. Hey, Ghost. So I think what I'm probably gonna end up doing, just because I will be moving, a lot of stuff is gonna get moved around. My PC is obviously gonna be the last thing that gets packed away, and it can be the first thing that gets. Ow! It's fat. You stepped on my titty. It's gonna be the first thing that like goes and gets set up and gets put. The last thing that gets put away. But in all honesty, I'm not quite sure how many days of streaming I'm gonna be able to do, Sven. I'll probably be making more content than anything, just because I have to move now. So it's gonna be paying for that. So my priority is gonna be more towards my income to subsidize everything I have going on, like side incomes. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. Besides the move. Can you stop falling all over the place, my young man? What do you need? It's okay. Chill, buddy. But yeah, I want to let everybody know that I'm probably not gonna be as consistent as I want to be. Because of moving, because of getting a new car, because of fixing up finances, selling my practice, starting a new job. I'm gonna be working. Basically, it's an anxious feeling that's just gonna loom until it kind of plays out. It sucks. I feel having to do something similar previously. It all works out in the end as long as you keep your head high on it. And that's kind of what I'm looking at, right? Like, my biggest thing right now is with the move, I can focus on the content that him and I have wanted to do. I can focus on like my OF stuff. I can focus on my streaming stuff. I can focus on like a lot of my stuff that I've wanted to do because my finances are not going to be stressing me. Svenzi, you need to come here. Listen, relax, you little pooper. Basically, like, everything that's been stressing me out really isn't going to be a stressor anymore. Besides the new stressor, which is going to be like my vacation time. My family doesn't live in the state that I'm moving to. I have no family in that state that I'm moving to, and I have friends that live kind of close, but also not kind of close. So any vacation that I take, people are going to start visiting me now, which I think is going to be a harsh reality for some people. As much as I love my friends, I think some people are going to find it as a harsh reality because I always visit them. So I'm afraid that it's going to I wouldn't say damage relationships because I like to think my friends value me more than that, but I'm a little concerned because I'm able to visit other people, but I know not other people, all of them would visit me. And I think living in Michigan has kind of proven that to me on a sad note. And I think that's kind of the problem. I'll be closer to places that have things that I've wanted to pursue. I'll have the monetary finances to finally start pursuing those avenues that I want to pursue. I'll have a partner that encourages it and that is doing the same thing. I'll have someone that helps me not be so, like, he knows this, so I don't know why I'm like partner. Kendra knows that like I'm stressed all the time and that I have horrible ADHD, so having someone to shadow being there, it really helps a person with ADHD, so I feel like my depression is going to go away. I've struggled with that for a long while, and I hold myself together, to the most part. Wow, keep trying to, and I'm starting to cry. So I think it's just going to end up being a lot of, like, slowly seeing the good things that come of it, but also, like, I'm nervous for some stuff that might not be great. And, like, I won't be with my parents, which I know it's not, like, a crazy thing. Thanks. But, I'm a big help, whereas my brother's really not. So they're not gonna have as much help as, like, when I'm here. So, I don't know. I'm like really happy, but I'm really stressed out because I want to be able to like I living in here and have my practice. I can leave whenever. I can come and go as I need to, and I'm responsible with it. I'm not gone for like weeks after weeks after weeks a year. But this new place is only gonna give me like 2 weeks vacation after working for a year. So all these things that I have planned with my family, like I have to tell them like, hey, this stuff's already been paid for because I'm not canceling it. But I also know how somebody's gonna react. And I think all of the trauma that I've had, and I don't like sounding like saying that stuff, but like the trauma of people being mad at me for not agreeing with things that they have or even approaching something or saying something has been so negative in regards that I'm concerned about it, but I'm also not. It's a really weird feeling. These people are absolutely fantastic people and great people. I love them. They're so nice. They're so kind. And the lady is like, no, we'll be able to figure some stuff out, which is great. So I've been trying to get dates, and some people like haven't gotten me dates of important things that happen. So like I'm trying to figure out like what are we doing? Because I don't want to not be there for people. Like my brother's getting married, and his fiance still hasn't given me dates of like when she wants to have her bridal stuff or like her party of people. And my other friend is getting married, and I haven't asked her yet, but like when is like the stuff that we're doing, because I'm at her party too. So little things like that I feel like no one's gonna be mad at me for. They work all 5 days a week, and I can normally get out somewhere on like a Friday after I would get out of work, but it's also if like flights are available, and if I don't want to pay like $1,000 to take a ticket. Sven, I know you love me, but you gotta stop putting your booty hole in the camera. So it's just like a lot of stuff that I'm concerned about because I don't want to let people down. And I think people understand that. That's my biggest thing. And I'm also concerned that, like, I don't know, moving in, like, I also don't want to. I've always had people move in with me. I know. I've always had people move in with me, but I don't know. I'm nervous to move in with somebody else, and he knows this. Because I don't want to feel like I'm a problem, even though I know I'm not. So it's a little weird. It's a little weird for me. So that will obviously mean I'll be streaming when I'm there. We're probably going to be in the same space streaming. I don't know how that's going to go. We really haven't talked about like that stuff. He doesn't know if he wants to even continue streaming with stuff. He's unsure. I don't know. It's weird. It's a whole thing. But my schedule, like I was getting back to, because I completely derailed it. But basically, what I'm most gonna have to do with my schedule is I have to get up at 6 a.m. every day now. So, and I don't get home until about 6 p.m., which means that I have to eat and that I have to do stuff. So my streaming schedule is probably going to be closer to like a 7:30-ish time in EST to like probably 10. I'll obviously be able to do more on like Fridays because I get out at noon and I don't have work on Saturdays, and Kindred does. But my biggest thing is gonna be like I need to figure out what's gonna be the best for me to sleep, because as you guys know, I have really bad sleeping patterns, and I have to drive like 45 minutes to work, and if it's busy. And so I really just don't know what's gonna happen. And that's kind of where we're at. So I'm not sure what my schedule's gonna be like. I know a lot of friends of mine that I like to play with. They're not all in the same time zone. Thankfully now, I have a lot more people that play on the EST time zone, which is awesome. But it's gonna be really strange for me because I have to move my schedule so much in order to like get everything done that I want to get done. And I'm not sure what days are going to be best for people, so I'm going to have to ask. Because I do want to make this more consistent, now that I'll be able to. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. So once that gets sorted and it gets figured out, I'll be in a lot better place. But for right now, I really don't know. I obviously want to get my content done. I want to be successful. Yeah. That's exactly my thought, Finger Cheese. I have a lot of stuff that I want to get done. I have lots of goals I want to do. And I love streaming because I get to see people, I get to meet people, I get to like play games with people, I get to meet more people that are into certain games or maybe not. And I've built a huge community in my Discord, and it makes me really happy because I have like more friends. Like I wouldn't have met any of you guys if I didn't stream or do cosplay. So like I don't want to stop doing this stuff. I just need to figure out the schedule that's going to work best for me, and I don't know what that's going to look like. So that's kind of where I'm at. A lot of my stuff I'm obviously going to be packing a lot. I moved before Turkey Day, so a lot of my stuff is going to be like getting pitched and thrown away. I have to get a new PO box because I obviously can't have it where I'm at now. I can't access it if I'm not here. And yeah, I don't know. It's just there's so much stuff that I have to change that like I can't even write enough stuff down. And what I think is the most stressful part out of all of this, besides like the patient care, my family and stuff like that, is like all of the stuff that now I have to do in 2 weeks that I've been trying to get people to understand that are in my life. I have to get this stuff done now and I can't do it later. But like I'm the only person that knows that. No, you didn't. I'm just talking about stuff. I got updates about things. Mamba, I'm basically moving in 2 weeks and I have a lot of stuff going on. I'm trying to sell a practice, which I feel bad about doing, but also don't. I have a lot of stuff going on and I really don't know what my schedule is going to be like for streaming. And there's so much going on to the point where I feel extremely overwhelmed. I just don't know what to do. And I don't want to be a problem. I know that I'm not. But I've had a lot of stuff in my life where it's always been pointed at me even though it's not my fault. And I acknowledge that and I'm aware of it. I actually acknowledge times where it has been my fault, but I'm not dumb enough to like say everything is that, you know? Like I'm not stupid. I understand some things are my fault, some things are not. But yeah, it's just there's a lot of stuff that I have going on. And like it's a lot. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm getting out of a place that has caused me depression. Some change is tough, especially when you move. Sometimes through growth comes from the most uncomfortable. The most important thing is what's best for you at the time you need. Yeah. Exactly. Moving from Florida back to Michigan was like stressful because of COVID, but then being stuck here I think was the worst. And now like I'm moving and it's to a place that's a lot better for my mentality and my emotional well-being, so I think it's a good thing. like I was saying, I just get worried, not worried, I get concerned because it's not a me thing of like, oh, am I gonna do okay? It's a, am I gonna be a problem? I don't want to have that. Yeah, I'm not leaving streaming, Mom, but I just gotta figure out the best time to do so with my new job because I'm gonna be like, the 2 weeks that I'm there before stuff, like, I have to essentially get things situated to the point where I'm like very, very, very on par. And trying to figure out the schedule while having to also navigate somebody else's life too, because I'm living with someone now, is something that I'm concerned. Not for me, but I don't want to become I don't want to be a problem. I know I'm not, and I need to stop saying feel like a problem, but I need to not be a problem. And I feel like a lot of this is where somebody has been with me. Hey Tenza, turns into me feeling like I'm the problem because of previous people I've dated. And Kindred's not like that at all. So I don't know why I'm so stressed about it. But I think it's like the PTSD from other stuff to where I just get concerned. Because I did everything and I was as perfect as I could possibly be for these other people, and in the end I was just seen as like a problem. Even though I did nothing wrong. I did everything for them. I made everything about them and for them. In all good ways. And I know Kindred doesn't feel that way about me at all. And like, we've talked about a future together, so that's not a bad thing. And he's brought it up, not me. So, it means a lot to me, but it's still like scary. And not in a bad way, but like, it's just a lot. I think if I was moving somewhere by myself and like having my own place, it'd be a little different. Because I don't, like, I'll be alone, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. Like, it's a weird, like, I don't want to be a problem. Hi. I think that's the biggest thing. I just don't want to be a problem. Yeah, that's what we're basically doing. Kindred and I are doing that, but I'm just glad he's a really good support system too. I really haven't had that in a relationship. So, it's just a lot. I know we're there for each other, but it's a lot going on. Isn't that right, Svenzi? And these two little shits that I have love him, which means the world to me. But yeah. I think uncertainty scares me, and everyone is scared of uncertainty. But there's not just the uncertainty necessarily, because a lot of my stuff I figured out. It's just the massive change so fast in a lot of stuff. Buddy, I think it just kind of has a lot, and it's just a lot to handle all at once, and I don't really have a chance to like have all my T's dotted, T's crossed and I's dotted like I want to before I would move. I think all that stuff is like terrifying. Aw, thanks. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just, that's kind of the thing. So when I say like big changes, that's what I mean. It's the move, it's the new stuff in my life, getting rid of some things that were really holding me down and holding me back, and having to understand that it's okay to part with them is, I think, what's the struggle for me. And having to do it all in such a short time. So, I know I'll be okay. I'll know everything's gonna be alright, and whatever. It's no big deal. But at the same time, it is a big deal. So, I don't know. He's been helping me out a lot. We were able to look at our finances yesterday. We got everything written down. We broke everything down to be understandable for both of us. I have questions about, like, I'm sorry, finger cheese. But yeah, it's just one of those things where, like, just struggling. Finger cheese is a me thing. This shouldn't be for you too. Everything should be a-okay for all y'all. Y'all guys are not allowed to be sad. Sorry. I don't allow it. I'm supposed to be the one making everybody excited. But yeah, it's a little bit of life changes, and not in a bad way, but it's just a lot. And a lot of change all at once is very scary, even if it's all for the better. But I'm taking all y'all along with me on everything. You guys are gonna get to see stuff. Like, you guys are gonna be able to see, like, everything going on. Obviously, I'll be able to be more involved now because I'm not overly stressed. I don't have to run, like, 3 businesses now. It's just my side stuff. And the stuff that, like, my passion projects, which I'm really excited because I get to do that. And I'll actually have time to edit it, and I'll have someone I can be like, alright, lay on the floor, babe, I need to do some stretching videos. And I can use and abuse Kindred for all the stretching that he desperately needs to do. And y'all get to make fun of him while he does it. Just kidding, don't make fun of him, he's doing a good job. But yeah, that's kind of like the one biggest thing, is that a lot of our, I shouldn't say just mine, it's our stuff that we want to do, will be able to actually be done and steamrolled versus us having to constantly go back and forth and fix stuff, and him having work and me having work, and our work schedule's not working out the way it should, him having to try to get video to me that he hasn't really had time to edit. Like, he just got home, he's not even home yet, but like, he had a long day at work and he got stuck way over time than what he was supposed to be. And I mean, at least he made a sale from it, but he's still, like, having to desperately, like, be at work because it's what it is. Like, you can't leave it if somebody's there to buy a car instead of an appointment. So I don't know, we both just really want to be able to be free from a lot of stuff of, like, stress and anxiety, and being together allows us to do that, and it allows me to leave a very toxic working environment where I've been basically, I don't want to say bullied because that's really not a nice way to say it, but it's truly what it is. Was basically bullied into being in Michigan and bullied into buying the practice. So, and guilt tripped. So, and not by my parents, but by the previous owner, who then guilt tripped my parents and gave my parents all these bright ideas, who then in turn wouldn't stop talking about it. And even though I was dating someone, they were convinced to move here, then we didn't stay together, and it just got progressively worse. Between being lied to about the practice and all this other stuff, like, y'all already know everything. So, beginning out of that, some passions I have, because you guys know, is the fitness stuff, and like the stretching, mobility, strength training stuff. I have some friends that are in that, and I'm more than happy to collab, which is awesome. Then I wanted to get into some modeling type things in New York, and I'll be able to do that a little bit more often. That's been a lifelong goal, is to not be afraid of how I look and see it through a professional lens. Obviously, Kindred is extremely professional with all his stuff. He used to do it as his own business before he said screw it because of COVID. And I don't know, I'd really like to be able to do that and pursue some things that I've really wanted to do. And it'll be able to get done. And then, who knows, in a couple years I'll be able to walk away from all the stuff that we're doing and be successful in a content creation way Um, it all depends. We're really trying to get other avenues out there and be very aggressive on what we want in life. And that right, Svenzy? Who's gonna buy you all the kitty food so you can keep eating and stay being a chonka because you eat your brother's food, I should say sometimes. Come on, buddy. I'm not gonna forget y'all. I will never do that. If anything, I'll just have more fun stuff for everybody. I can do more giveaways and free shit. And I can do that all the time. And it can be through YouTube where y'all don't get fucked over from Twitch. So, like, I don't know. I'm excited. My goal is to make sure I can help as many people as I can. And that's probably only gonna happen if I can get my stuff the way I want to. If there's one thing I've ever learned about myself is that if I have a plan, it's getting done. It might take a hot second, but it's getting done. I'm just tired of being held back. I feel like I've had a massive weight on my ankles, holding me in like a pool. And trying to swim up and get air, and I get up and then I get too tired because of overwhelmed anxiety and stress, or I get hit with something else that comes in life, and then it just gets worse. And then I feel like I'm sank all the way down to the bottom, or I'm just trying to tread water and I don't know how to tread water. So I'm sitting there trying to float to stay awake. Oh, not awake, but like above water to get air, and it's a constant struggle. And I don't like that. Isn't that right, Svenzy? We don't like mommy being stressed. So that's just what we gotta do. And I think it's gonna help out my little meow meow too. He won't be as stressed. Hey everybody, welcome in. Thank you. I know. You wanna make biscuits on my face? You can lay on me, okay? You can say hi to stream. What are you trying to accomplish here? I don't get him. But yeah, so if I can get these things accomplished and I can just get the last couple stuff I got stressing me out, which is just selling the place, then only thing I gotta deal with after that is just paying off loans from med school. And that'll get done when I'm able to focus on content. Because that's just how it is. Isn't that right, Svenzy? Yeah. And my cats get it. I can tell Dash will be happier when he gets to chase lizards. Svenzy, I don't really know how he's going to react to living in a warmer climate. I know. He's like, stop, Mom. But, yeah, you're going to be happier, aren't you, buddy? Yeah. But it's alright. He'll be Gucci. But I don't know. I think that's kind of my biggest thing right now. So getting stuff up and going, getting content rolling. I'm going to be traveling to Florida for December for a thing I've already paid for. I'm going to be shooting some content, going to Disney, doing more vlog stuff. Him and I did a lot of recording this past weekend. We went to Disney. Well, it's something else I could talk about. So we went to Disney recently. Went to Cali to visit Cece and Johnny for their birthdays and celebrate with Cece because I missed her 30th because I just didn't have time to go or the funds to go when it was her birthday. And so I couldn't go for the weekend. And I also happened to get tickets for Disney's Oogie Boogie Bash, so I went with that. First time going was a lot of fun. I got to ride all the rides. Kindred conquered some fears of heights, which was kind of cool, which meant a lot to me too. But holy shit, y'all's like roller coaster Disneyland at California Adventure? What on green earth is the Guardians of the Galaxy ride? That thing is fucking horrifying, dude. Like the one at Disney World, Tower of Terror, is not that bad. So, like, yeah. It's been interesting. And now that I got everything going on, I'm just straight chilling. since we got back. And the whole thing was just entertaining. We got to see a bunch of people, got to get some candy, like go around and collecting stuff from different people around. Got to do just a lot of really cool, fun stuff. Svenzy, do not step on my chest. Homeboy, don't you dare step on my titties. Thank you. Basically, like, as long as we... Well, Jesus Christ, if I can talk, I'm getting distracted. Sven. Bro? Really? You can lay down, you know. Thanks. But yeah, basically, like, got to do fun stuff, dressed up in characters. Here's Basali and Jack, your typical stuff. We didn't have a lot of time to get costumes, but we got to try some food. We got to get some good dinner and some snacks. We got to try some new restaurants. We did an escape room, which was kind of cool. Visited some art galleries and museums, and yeah, on that day I was supposed to go back on Monday at like 10 a.m. I got a phone call that I got the job, and that was basically about it. So, nothing super crazy, but just a nice weekend. I got to do a lot of fun stuff with some friends, and it was well received. Yeah, I had a blast. Sorry, I have a bot for somebody trying to boost stuff in Kick right now, and I'm just getting annoyed. I haven't quite figured out how to, like, block that, because I have a lot of things that I have, like, taken care of, and I just don't know how to block these people. So I'll figure it out. But yeah. How do I block them? Ban. Perfect. Well, they're banned. So, there we go. It should be good now. But yeah, I'm just trying to get stuff done and do some fun stuff there. But, anyways, anybody want to play any games at all? I'm doing some, good old shindigs. Thank you, Dante. I appreciate it. But, yeah, I think it's just gonna be a lot of a good learning experience of having friends and not being stressed. Yeah, you're more than welcome to. I believe so. I'm waiting to... Somebody wanted to play ranked, so I want to make sure that I got, like, that situated. Just give me a hot second. Because they just got on, and normally we play ranked around this time. So, give me 1 second. Svenzy, you're gonna have to move, buddy. Come on, my little potato cat. Hi. Ready? You ready? Thank you, buddy. If not, I'm still down to play. I just need to let somebody know. Make sure I get that question taken care of before I do anything crazy. And then if they're not down to do anything, then that's perfect. But I have 2 people that have wanted to play, so I need to just... One of my friends is somebody who I normally play with. And then my other friend is the person I also normally play with. So I'm just asking to make sure that we are not doing stuff. Yes, League. Because we've been playing solo duos. hop on in here for a hot second. We're gonna be playing some Shindig. Oh shit, you don't have it? No. I sorry. It's okay. Don't stress, it happens. No stress, no stress. Don't stress. Let's see here. I got a message. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna warm up with a game of ARAMs, then we're gonna solo do a bot lane as Yuumi and a few other things. It's gonna be pretty baller. So let's get going to it without further ado. What is mayhem? What is this ARAM mayhem they talk about? Oh my gosh, there's some okay, yo, wait, hold up, what? What is this? What is this ARAM mayhem? I guess we're gonna figure out what the fuck ARAM mayhem is and go from there. To cube up. Let's go. Alright, let's see what I can do now. I'm stuck with this bitch because I got nobody else. Oh, Swain. Give me Swain. Swain. Give me a Swain. Senzi mommy gus. Wait, where the fuck? Dash, how'd you get up here? Hi. You saying hi to everybody on camera now? You're like, it's my turn, Mom. I want to say hi. This cat. Something else. God damn, my eyeball's gonna be a little itchy. Gotta sit up. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Turn this camera a little bit more so I don't look so off kilter. Bubba, why is everybody doing this? Hi, Dash. Well, I guess you guys are getting cat. Hey, Bubba. Ugh, why is this lagging? No! Dash. I can't do anything with this cat, I swear. No! Shit! This isn't too bad. This is actually pretty nice. Oh god, not Kate. Dude, Kate's been disgusting in like normal ARAM stuff. Not normal ARAM, but like normal like comp. It's fucking disgusting. I'm like, oh no. Well, that was a rough one. Oh shit, I even have boots. It'll definitely make a massive difference. I'm dumb. They have a really disgusting team, I'm not even gonna lie. Well, shit, that was a rough one. Holy shit, he ate me alive. Okay, well, we don't like that one. Okay. We pretty much kick ass, right? Well, damn. Alright, so I'm kind of disgusting now. Slowly. I haven't played any of this stuff in a hot minute. I'm waiting for someone to get online. They said they needed a hot minute, so I told them, I said I'd play a game at Arian, and then I'm good to play some ranked. So we shall see how that goes. So yeah. How you doing, Hojos? How's everything? Woo! Yeah, it's a little scary. No! He got me. I feel that, Hojos. I feel that. I'm sitting here and I'm like, I have so much to play. Am I gonna be playing it all? Probably not, but I'm gonna try to get the stuff that I've been doing the most time on. Like League lately. Is it healthy? Probably not. Am I having fun? Yes. Back on my League solves my problems. Emotionally kick. I'm so confused at how I'm losing health because I'm supposed to be gaining it. So we'll see. I need to wait for this. Hi, Papa. You happy? He's so happy. I love how I had to play with. I call this the cat tax. Because if I'm going to sit here and play games and he needs to have the right to watch me. Do we actually get to see me though? Alright, sir.
Oh my gosh, the Pico skin is so cute. Do you have something you want to say to me, young man? Oh, Dash. Are you missing food or something that you're like begging me right now? Hi. You need food? I'm gonna quickly turn down my noise that I have playing in here just so in case I need to get the itchies. Let me go grab this shit quick. That's gotta be interesting ranked games, guys, if we can't hear each other. You really did just need food. Dash, I just fed you, child. Both of you children, I just fed you. Oh shit. Ah! Ah! Okay, I need to do Yumi and I want to switch.
Your worst decisions will haunt you.
So what we've been doing. I like it. Also, guys, I went to Disney with the candy. Meryl didn't want any of his, so I have his. I should know. Oh, thank goodness we banned all the annoying ones.
You and me, we got this.
I'm all for Disney, like, you know, being healthy with things, but, like, man. It's been a disappointment. annoying. It's off the charts. Ugh. Today is my snacky day. What's up? Where'd we go? I put this bad boy in the freezer. It's been great. Myself and Alani. My boyfriend just showed me a bunch of Pokemon cards as a form of currency, and I'm like, huh? Ah. What are these potatoes doing? These bitches be tripping up in our jungle. Tis not allowed. Tis not allowed. It's okay, bruh. It's okay. You do what you gotta do. We got a fucking disgusting team in bot lane. What is this bullshit? Shit. I don't want to have a pink ward there, but I fucking needed it, dude. That's rough. You're in bite range! Meow. Fuck. Fuck. Shit, I can't farm.
Oh shit.
I didn't think that like all my stuff would start expanding. Get so nervous. Shit, I got the Drake. Man, this is rough. Okay. we're kicking ass. Let's go. Alright, so we're getting there on the timing completion. Alright. Showtime! My dude, I'm trying to get some points too. Yes! Get them fuckers. This is definitely not a fucking iron bullshit game. There's no fucking way. These people are too fucking smart, and I do not like it. Just kidding, I love it. This is great. Finally playing with people that are actually able to fucking play. We completely took out bot lane. Damn. We're scary. I like it. No! Oh my gosh, I love this. This is so nice. Fucking got that shit. Let's go. Hey yo. Okay, that's pretty fucking sick. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty baller. I was like, I think this bitch went that way. And sure as shit, my little thing was like, wee. Imperial Mandate Yumi will never not be baller. I am so sorry, but it will not. Because it just gives Imperial Mandate to Ashe. So Ashe has Imperial Mandate, this bitch has Imperial Mandate, then this bitch gets Imperial Mandate, and it just never stops, and it's just consistently scary. Alright. Alright, time to run some redemption. It's that redemption arc, bro. Shit's scary. I cannot believe I got 12 assists right now as Yumi. That's pretty gnarly. Another one, bitch? A fucking another one? You can't escape. You can't escape. You can't do shit. GG, motherfucker. Let's go. Way to fucking go. Showtime. Fuck yeah, dude. Am I out of Iron 2? Nope, I'm still on Iron 2. But I got 20 LP. That's pretty fucking nutty. Hi, Zarya! Hey! Oh, good. No worries. See ya. Alrighty. Since homie is getting off, maybe I should end stream too. Only because, yeah. Alrighty. If no one else is gonna be on my normal rank, I need to get offline then. That's probably me telling myself, figure out your shit because you got questions to ask tomorrow. So, we did good playing some League. I do need to get some shit done though because, in all honesty, I have to be able to give these people that I am accepting their offer from. Need to give them some dates that are not gonna be okay for me to work to get that all sorted out. So I have that ready to go for 10 a.m. in the a.m. I also gotta get a cosplay ready because I have to cosplay for work tomorrow. And yeah, be great. I'm gonna have to get a new cosplay after it for it because it's no longer going to be spicy. I'm probably gonna honestly throw away the costume because I don't believe that the stuff is going to work well after. So I'm gonna have to do that. But TikTok, you came in as I'm leaving. Son of a bitch. Hello. So I will be having to change my stuff for streaming stuff when I move. There's a whole bunch of shindig that's happening. So my streams are probably gonna end up being early and ending early, just because I need to be able to have things done beforehand. But I'm talking with Kindred tonight about everything for when I move and trying to get a schedule put together. And then I am talking in questions tonight and accepting an offer tonight and a whole bunch of shit you missed earlier. That's okay. I'll probably post the VOD for like a little bit, or give you the synopsis of it. But yeah, I'm moving and there's a lot of shit going on. Thank you so much, Finger Cheese. I'll probably still be streaming up until something, but I appreciate it, TikTok. You'll definitely be able to, I would think. But we'll have a conversation as well, because my goal is to do a lot of content related stuff, and that is what my main priority is. I want to make sure I get everything situated, done, taken care of, and I am good to go. I want to be golden, no pun intended, the K-pop Demon Hunters, but I want to be baller, man. I want to get my shit done. I want to accomplish everything I want to accomplish, and I want to be successful, and that is what I'm going to be able to do when I move. So, yeah. I'm going to be moving in a couple weeks, so this whole shit's going to be different again, and I'm going to be in someone else's place. It's ours now, and then we'll probably be moving again. So, it's just a lot of missing parts. But it'll be all good. So, I will talk to you guys later. Probably tomorrow, honestly. Not later. What the fuck am I on about? I'll probably streaming Thursday or Friday. It just depends on when I have a conversation with the person who is supposed to be buying my office. So, yeah. I'm excited. Good night, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and for chilling. I'm gonna get some stuff done, and then after that, I'm probably gonna hit the hay. That way, then I can get up early and I can be prepared for cosplaying at work and everything else. So, thanks, guys, and have a wonderful night. Good night.